Alrighty then. Hello, friends, family, internet stalkers, NSA, and welcome to Europa Universalis. Europa Universalis 4. This game is amazing. As you can see here, you can play as whoever the hell you would like to play as. Now, this game is extremely complicated, and I still kind of suck at it pretty bad. It's made by a company called Paradox Interactive, and it's classified as a grad strategy game, not to be confused with just a normal strategy game. You know, if you've played Civilization, or Age of Empires, or I don't know, Rise of Nations, or whatever, pales in comparison to this game. Just look at it. Just look at it. Alright, so let's play as someone simple-ish. How about Castile? Yeah. Castile, also known as modern-day Spain. This is before they become Spain. As you can see here, the Muslim faction still owns the south of the Arabian Peninsula, or whatever the fuck this place is called. So we're gonna start as them. Well, we have a truce with Granada for like a day. That's not gonna matter. Alright, so the game starts out paused, and you can unpause it and it starts moving like a real-time strategy. Yeah. As you can see, I got some units. Can do things with them. I can split them in half. I can combine them. I can, where's the button? I can make whole new units. Rearrange them however I want. I can assign a leader. These stats do things, and it supposedly tells you what they do, but it really doesn't. I just know that more pips means better stuff. Right. As you can see, I got this beautiful country here. Let's switch the map mode. Yeah, look at that yellow. This yellow is going to spread across the world. Now, as you can see, we start in 1444. The game ends in like 17 or 1800s, so you get to play for like a couple 400 years or so. And let me tell you, that takes forever. I've played this like 60 hours total, and then I only got like 80 years in. So it's pretty epic. Click on each individual province and see its stats, its base tax value, how much production it has, the revolt risk, which right now is 0 because they're all my culture. They started out as my territory, but when I take over Grenada here, that revolt risk will come into play. And see the culture, the region, or religion, who has cores on it. That basically is like, does your country consider this to be a main part of it? So, like, if Britain here were to take over France, at first the people of France and the British government would be like, nah, that's just a territory that we own. But over time it would become a core, which would basically say, like, oh, that's ours. Let's see, what else can we talk about? We got the trade map mode. All these little nodes feed either into or out of one another, and you can send your merchants there to collect trade. And as you can see, this one is just got incoming. None of the trade goes out. So if you can funnel trade from these nodes, like up there, around here, this one, if you can funnel those into that, you make a lot more money. You also make more money if you control all the provinces here connected to it. You can declare war on people and stuff, but the interesting thing is you need to have something called a casus belli, which is basically a reason for going to war. As you can see here, I have nothing to give me a reason to go to war with Aragon, and so people would really hate me for it. But if I scroll over to Granada, I have the Reconquista. It doesn't say that, but that's what it's called. Trust me. But I can't do it just yet because I have a truce with them for 1 day. Or something. Maybe more than a day. Let's find out, actually. Diplomacy, where are you? Not there. There we go. I'm already in it. I'm silly. Ugh, 1449. Oh, man. It's horrible. 1448. So I have to wait 4 years to declare war on Grenada. Bastards. There's lots of graphs and statistics and things to click on. It's pretty intense, actually. This is the Roman, or the Holy Roman Empire map mode. Basically, all these little countries are part of one big conglomerate, and at any one time, there's only one country ruling it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to listen to you, or help you, or not attack you, or not hate your guts. Yeah, it's just a big mess of messiness. Here you can see the religious map modes. Look at that, Catholic. It's everywhere. You got the Sunni, Orthodox, and you got some pagans up in there. Fucking pagans. What else can I talk about? You can build buildings and units at each of your places. I can't really build anything yet because I don't have any of the technology, which is in this screen. It's just a bit confusing, but get used to it. This screen will show you how much money you're making, how much money you're losing. Shows you how much army maintenance you're paying into, how much fleet maintenance. If you lower that, you don't have to pay as much, but your troops have horrible morale and will probably lose to things half their size. Once you unlock colonization, you can change how much money you're willing to pour into that, and missionaries are to convert provinces to your religion. So like when I take this over, it'll start out as Sunni, and after a while I can send one of my missionaries here to change it to Catholic so that they don't hate me as much. Let's see, what else? I think that's about it for now. And here you can see there's a shit ton of map modes. Like, just too many map modes, actually. See, cultures. We're all Iberian over here, except for these fuckers. Fucking Basque. We will wipe them off the map. Let's do that now. Oh, I need 75 diplomatic power. Oh well. These points up here is kind of how you do stuff. You get them at the beginning of each month, based on your ruler stats, your advisor stats, and a couple other factors. Like right now I'm gaining 4 administrative, 4 diplomatic, and 5 military each month. This is also how you unlock new technologies, and eventually how you unlock national ideas, which give you huge bonuses and certain things that you can pick whatever you want. And here it gives you like a broad definition: innovative, religious, espionage, economic, administrative. All of these are diplomatic, or not diplomatic, administrative. And then if you go further down, each of these have a different effect. Some of them are a lot better than others. The exploration ideas gives you the colonists, which is very nice. And that's really one of the few that I go for usually. Tried to do economic before, and it didn't work out for me. But then again, like I said, I kind of suck at this game, so there's that. Here you can see the trade nodes and how much money you're making from each node. You can also hover over this stuff to see. This is manpower. Basically, each time I recruit a new unit, this drops by 1,000, and I only gain 223 each month. That's basically the amount of youths that you may recruit into your military. And so once you recruit too many, you have to wait until more little baby boys are born, and then you forcefully take them from their parents and give them a sword. Because, you know, Sparta. Stability, kinda, it's a weird thing. It's supposed to be like, you know, how much does your country agree with what you're doing, but it's kinda gimmicky. You just spend points to increase it, and then it decreases when you go to war without reason, or due to certain events that pop up. But it changes everything. Like, the higher up it goes, the less revolt risk, the more tax you collect, the cost to bring it up goes up, and your missionaries are stronger. As it goes down, you get more revolt risk. Your interest, your rate of accruing interest goes up, and your legitimacy, which is kind of how your people in other nations, how legitimate you seem as a ruler, goes down. Pretty bad. Overextension is, it's kind of like what I was talking with before about the cores. Like, you can go all willy-nilly and capture however many things you want, but each time you capture something, this is going to tick up, and the higher up it gets, the more people will hate you. And if you let it get too out of control, your entire country will revolt, even the ones that are, you know, they should never revolt, like Madrid. Like, there should be no reason, game-wise, for Madrid to rise against you, but if you let the overextension get too bad, they will murder you. And here you can see where, what the rebels' reasoning for trying to revolt is before they actually revolt. War exhaustion. Basically, the longer you're at war, the more your troops will want to stop, and the more your people will want you to stop. I don't really know too much about the colonial expansion, so I'll skip that. Here you can see the religious tab. Right now, we get +1 relations, basically, with, well, we get +5 relation to anyone who's Catholic, -2 relation to people who are Orthodox, and -2 to people that are Sunni, or Shiite, or Buddhist, or Hindu, or Confucian, or Shinto, or Animist, or Shamanist, or Totemism. Don't even know who that is, but I'm pretty sure it's Native American. Over on this screen, you can spend papal influence to kind of bribe cardinals to be on your side, and then if you have more cardinals than any other country, you become the controller of the papacy, and you can kind of you can call for crusades, you can excommunicate people. It's kind of fun. It's totally how religion works too, like, everyone's bribed. There's no such thing as not being bribed. Please don't hurt me. That was a joke. Down here you can see your religious unity, which is how much of your country believes in the true faith, which increases your papal influence. So if I were to capture all three of these, that would go down to like 70 something or 80 something percent. Here you can see your military tab, you can see what types of units you're prioritizing to build for your infantry, cavalry, and artillery, which I don't have unlocked, and your naval units. You can see a bunch of different stats down here. Force limit's really important. It's basically the maximum amount of units you're allowed to have without being totally screwed by upkeep. Same as the boats. The army and naval tradition is used to basically buy generals and admirals, and the morale just kind of keeps them from running, I guess. It's a good way to say it. Military taxes, I have no idea. No idea. Discipline, no idea. Defensiveness, no idea. I really don't know what any of this stuff is. It's Greek to me. You can take missions, like right now we have 3. Spread culture to Viceria, which is this one. Form an alliance with Aragon. Fuck those guys. And finish the Reconquista, which is capture these 3 territories. But I can't do that yet. And then down here is your national ideas. Some of them are unique to the country you're playing as, some of them are kind of everywhere. Like our unique ideas are form Spanish nation diplomatically and form Spanish nation militarily. It basically, instead of being called Castile, when you do this you'll be called Spain. And you have to own all these provinces and core them. See, what else can we talk about in this first episode? There's lots of different actions you can do with the AI, most of which are useless with the AI because they suck. Same problem as in Civ and any other game with diplomacy. It really only works with player characters. You can hire advisors in each of the different fields, administrative, diplomatic, and military, that give you different effects. Some are inherently better than others. But they cost money each turn. Or each month, I should say. But they also give you more technology points. Alright. Now I think we're going to stop this video here. So that way if people don't want to listen to me talk and ramble on about statistics and stuff like that, they can skip it. Alright. See you guys in episode 2.